we must realize that no arsenal or no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. Let that be understood by those who practice terrorism and prey upon their neighbors.
Some U.S. intelligence analysts believe America is already in a state of war with the Soviet Union.
Are Soviet spies living among us?
52 American citizens have been taken hostage at the American embassy in Tehran.
An unnamed White House official claims that a Cold War disaster could be just around the corner.
Mr. President, we have two names linked to the hostage situation. Arash Kadivar and Qasim Javadi. Just give the word.
It's time to send a message. There will be no more hostages.
Now that was a good opening.
Yes, I am making a review about Black Ops Cold War, the campaign, not the multiplayer. Now, I'm going to ask some questions later, and I want you to think about it. So, what do you think when you see this image? What do you think? Do you imagine good campaign with some crashing, but it's still a good story? Or do you imagine a terrible, another Call of Duty, another give Activision my money year? This being my first full Call of Duty campaign I've ever played, not some random multiplayer I played at a friend's house. Now, in my opinion, it's a really nice game. And, yeah, I'll talk about it after this black screen, right? Now. So, is this a good campaign? Does it have good gameplay? Does it look nice? I mean, stop right there. It does look nice. That's not an opinion. It looks nice. I mean, it's just there. It's a good... I mean, you shouldn't really disagree. I mean, there is games with better graphics, but never mind. Keep that away. What I do want to talk about is just really what I think about the game. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it mediocre? Is it just in a pile of games that I don't like? But one of my favorite parts I'll talk about later is the not really dream sequence, but this weird sequence where you're going through Vietnam and you're fighting all the people. Well, Adler, the cool dude, with the scars, is just telling you to do one thing, but you can do others. I didn't do the other stuff, but still, I'll get to that later. But I really think you should play it, so go try it at least, or like rent it or some, I don't know, I just get the game. It's really fun. I haven't played the multiplayer, so I can't say anything about that. Heard skill-based matchmaking is bad. Okay, and I'm gonna get more in detail into this review, and it's not gonna be like the Grinch review about a movie, because it's a game, not a movie. Let me repeat that. This is a game, not a movie. Okay, so I will get deeper into it. So yeah. So I want to know what you think. Stop right now, because this will have a bunch of spoilers. I just spoiled it already. I'm so stupid. Well, already. There's gonna be more spoilers. If you don't want more spoilers, just go down and just go play the game. Just go play the game. And tell me what you think in the comments, because I like it. I like the campaign. I mean, it's my first Call of Duty. I can't really compare it to anything else, but I can use other people as sources and what they think about it. So, go play it. So remember those questions I asked you earlier? Is it a good campaign with a couple of flaws, but it's still playable and good? Or is it just another year of Call of Duty, of Activision saying, pay $60 for the same game that came out last year, and we can still update the game that came out 4 years ago? Or, see, like this picture of Adler, he's pretty cool. Is it a good game? How it shows right there. Is it? You know? I mean, I think. Well, I shouldn't say that. Or is it just another Activision year thing where you pay $60? Well, I already explained this with a terrible. Well, I'm not talking about multiplayer. I'm not gonna say multiplayer again. Where you just pay this for the same thing, where you get like one blueprint thing, and one operator or whatever. I didn't play multiplayer, so I don't understand that stuff. Anyway, is it just another bad game? I mean, I felt that the game was really good, but other people that play multiplayer and big fans of the game since they were like a 1-year-old, they kind of think otherwise. But I think it's still a good game. But some of the community of just gaming that plays the game thinks it's bad from what I've heard. But I think it's just overall a nice game. It looks nice. Story's pretty good. The customization, oof, oof, oof. Don't get me started. You can make yourself a girl or a boy. You can change your skin color. You can change if you want to be ex-KGB or CIA or something. I don't remember. You can also change what like your names are, but that doesn't matter. They're still gonna call you Belle, and they're still gonna, that's nothing really else changes except some of the dialogue. But that's it. So I also like some of the cinematics where it's just showing like some office supplies. It's like in the middle of the government somewhere, and it's Mr. Black, and with talking with Hudson. And they're like, yeah, bills are not that good, so we gotta watch out or kill him. And I have played the campaign twice. I played it one as a boy with the CIA, and where I had to whatever. I did the good side, but then I played as a girl, and then I played as an KGB, and betrayed them. Don't betray them. It feels bad. It feels bad. My favorite part of the campaign probably was the sneaking around in Berlin. Because, oof, that was good. First time I played it, I just went around the streets killing people, mass murdering. But in the second time, I was like, man, I know what to do. But I didn't like whenever you had to sneak around Krause's, whatever the guy's name is, apartment. My favorite mission is probably the part from Vietnam, the second one, where you're in this dream sequence, not really. But that's probably my favorite, because if you don't do what Adler says, it's kind of short. And there's a lot of just trippy stuff going on. Closed door. My least favorite mission has to be the part at the end when you're going to take out the satellites or whatever, and or something. I don't know. Because it's just so chaotic. I don't know what to do. And time's running out. I'm like, what do I do? I don't know how I finished it, but I did. That's my least favorite, the ending one, where Adler kills you. He's like, bang! It's like, sorry, it didn't have to be bam, bang, bam. Stuff like that. I don't know. I suck at explaining. And one of the most unique missions in the game is probably the part where you're sneaking around I forgot, the KGB headquarters with all the Russians. And then there's so many ways you can go do stuff. You can, trade with someone, like a cigar or something. You can poison someone. You can frame the guy you're supposed to poison. It's just crazy. It's so cool. Another thing I want to mention that was my favorite was the axe throwing, and the part where you were Woods in Operation Green Light, Red Light. Well, not the mission. Red Light, Green Light, Red Light, whatever lights. You that was a cool stuff. There was like a Burger Boy statue, Burger Town thing. You hit it, it would drop a grenade launcher sometimes. That was cool. I was mad when I died. But yeah, Cold War, not a bad game. Go play it. Now. It's a really good game. And mostly like a 8.5 out of 10. It was a pretty good game. Pretty good game. It's up there. It's good. And the only bad thing is it only crashed once. I heard people say it was crashing a lot, but I got it like a couple months later, so mine didn't crash. I mean, it did once, but here are my final thoughts on the campaign. It's okay. I mean, it's good. It's good. There's just some stuff that it's not good. But I didn't talk about the evidence board and the mission base. That one's good. I didn't go over that. That's cool. Having dialogue stuff. And so it's a good game. It's a definite buy. It's good. I might make a part 2 on the multiplayer when I play it. But I'm not playing it. Okay, I have other games to play. So, if you have anything to say, disagree about anything, go in the comments below and say it. And bye. Yee haircut.